Hi, I'm Larry Black, and today we're looking back. About 20 years ago, I had an idea to get a room filled with country music people, singers, songwriters, put together 30 of them. They love to tell stories. They love to share with each other. And today, they get to share with you. This is Looking Back with Larry Black. Welcome to Looking Back with Larry Black. If it looks like you've seen this one before, think again. This one's about Merle Kilgore. Bill?
I loved Merle Kilgore. My goodness. He had a sensibility about him. I mean, when Hank Williams was a big star in Shreveport and Merle Kilgore was a little boy, he'd go carry Hank Williams' guitar up the stairs to the radio station. He was like me as a youngster, a big fan of a group called the Bales Brothers. So Merle Kilgore and I had a tremendous history together. But that's one of the funniest human beings that the good Lord ever put on this earth.
I was always amazed. Yeah, he was talented. He wrote. He sang. He could do MC work. What I didn't understand, and yet I do, is that he put all of that undercover when he started managing Hank Jr.
Yes.
And spent the last years of his life.
That would be difficult to do. I wonder how many people in our business could do that. I wonder if I could do it. You just totally put everything that you are and have been and worked towards away and commit yourself to. But it was a very successful, I'm sure, business, financial venture for him to do that. And he did it very well.
The fact that he knew Hank Jr.'s father probably played some into that. But he also, if we look back at the headlines, he was in Hank Jr.'s career during a couple of critical times when the press was not favorable to Hank Jr. Some of it was medicine, some of it was alcohol, but all of that's behind him now. But Merle helped him walk through that, and I looked at that and I thought, you know what? Merle was in an ideal position to walk through because he knew what stardom was. He had been touched by all of that. He knew the other people around it. He knew what the public needed to see and hear, and he knew how he could encourage Hank Jr. to press on.
Yeah, he did a marvelous job with Hank's career, but at the same time, when he sat in the circle with us and that camera came on, he lit up like a Christmas tree.
That sucker lit up so big, man. And did not have his, probably the biggest, Walk the Line, he wrote with...
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire, he wrote with June Carter. But then this song that he's going to sing was actually made a hit by somebody else.
Oh yeah, Claude King.
Claude King.
I love the story that Merle tells about this, how nobody wanted to record a mountain song.
That's right.
This is great.
Well, I wrote this song in 1959 because I was going to see my Uncle Clifton Clowers, who lived on Wolverton Mountain. And Wolverton Mountain is in Arkansas between Clinton and Morrilton, Arkansas, on Route 65. And so I thought to bring him a present. Now, he turned me on to country music. He played mandolin and fiddle, and as a little kid, I said, well, I can't wait to go on Wolverton Mountain to hear Uncle Clifton pick. So when I got there, they were cutting sorghum molasses in the field, and I said, Uncle Clifton, I wrote your song as a present. So I sung the song to him, and he was just dry as he can be. He said, well, I think you wrote yourself a hit. I said, I just wrote it for you as a joke. And he said, you ought to think about that for a hit. So I had, in fact, the next week I was on tour with George Jones. And George and I shared a hotel room together. He said, sing me something new. I sung him a little bit of Wolverton Mountain. He said, I hate mountain songs. So Johnny Horton was one of my dearest friends, and of course he had the Battle of New Orleans. He was the hottest thing going, and he said, Chief, you got a song for me to record? I can make you some money now. So I sung it Wolverton Mountain. He said, you know something about mountain songs just don't get to me from the plains of Texas, So I gave up. I gave up on the song. I moved to Nashville, and Tillman Franks and Claude came up to finish an album, the Comet Cheryl's album. And he said, Tillman said, Merle, have you got a song? We want to help you out on your move to Nashville. Have you got a song that this folk music is really big now? You got a mountain song. I said, do I have a mountain song?
They say don't go
on Wolverton Mountain. If you're looking for a wife, 'cause Clifton Flowers has a pretty young daughter. He's mighty handy with a gun at night. Our tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. Oh, the bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers if a stranger should wander there. Now all my dreams on Wolverton Mountain, I want this dog for my wife. I'll take my chance, I'm gonna climb that mountain, though Clifton Flowers may take my life. Our tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. Oh, the bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers if the stranger should wander there. Now I'm gonna climb that mountain. I'm gonna get the one I love. I'm going up. I'm going up on Wolverton Mountain. It's the lonesome down here below. You know it just ain't right for him to hide that daughter from the one who loves her so. Said her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. Oh, the bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers if a stranger should wander there. Well, I don't care about Clifton Flowers. I'm gonna climb up on that mountain. I'm gonna get the one I love. I don't care about Clifton Flowers. I'm gonna like you, Claude King. These are my people, I tell you.
Love those mountain songs.
I love a mountain song.
I loved everything about Merle Kilgore. When he would show up on set to do our shows, he was a delight. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you want to enjoy more of Country's Family Reunion and Looking Back with Larry Black, make sure you hit the subscribe button.